If you want my shirt, you could have just asked.
Hello everyone, my name is Thom and this is my show Friday Night Gunners. This is of course the show where me and a guest cover what has happened over the past week, whilst also competing in challenges and quizzes. My guest this week is of course a huge Arsenal fan, and if you want to debate, give this guy a call. Please welcome our good friend Rory.
Yes, appreciate the invite, bro. I mean, listen, I'm here for that top spot, trust me, and I'm about to do it within phase one. So
that was a lie.
Yeah, again, appreciate the invite, and I'm looking forward to it. Really am.
Yeah, as you mentioned, you want top spot on that quiz leaderboard, and that is exactly what I plan to start with. You've been watching this, you know how it works, but in case you don't at home, Rory here has got 60 seconds to answer as many Arsenal-related questions as he possibly can. Top of the leaderboard is currently Marty with 5 points. Shout out to Marty, absolute legend. We then have Lee with 4, Josh with 3, and Ella with 2. The score to beat, if you want top of this leaderboard, is 5. And with the confidence that Rory's got, I am pretty scared that I don't have enough questions for this. But Rory, your time will be up when you hear this noise. Great noise. You've got a minute. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Cool. Your time starts now. Name an Arsenal manager who has also worked with Tottenham.
Oh my days.
Top spot's looking likely. I would have accepted George Graham. Who currently wears number 7 at Arsenal Women?
Beth Mead, right?
No, it's Steph Catley.
Oh, should have got
Which player brought Arsenal the title in the last minute at Anfield in '89?
Michael Thomas.
Correct. What year did Wenger become Arsenal manager?
90. No. I want to say 2000.
No, it was 96.
Oh, 90.
Who were Arsenal sponsored by? Right, the time's up. I started, so I'll finish. Who were Arsenal sponsored by in the 2000 and 2001 season? Who was their shirt sponsor, I should say?
Dreamcast?
Correct, it was Dreamcast, which gives you a grand total of 2.
I'm here for that top spot, trust me, and I'm about to do it within phase one. So
lower your expectations, man.
So sorry, it's not funny. It's just the ambition was there at the start, but the execution not so much. We've got Nottingham Forest this weekend, and I want to talk to you about Ange Postecoglu because as we speak today, he has just been announced as the new manager. We've seen him play against Arsenal a few times. This is kind of a lot more aimed at Forest, this week's hot question. Tell me about Ange Postecoglu. Talk to me about Ange Postecoglu. How do you think he's going to set up this weekend against Arsenal? And what do you think he'll bring to Forest? Because Edu, he started a fire at my club. I've seen him go to Nottingham and he started a Forest fire. That's how bad it got.
yeah, it's an interesting one actually. Obviously, they had one of the best defences in the league last season. Both of their centre backs, Murillo and Milenkovic, were excellent. But this season, with the appointment of Postecoglu, I'm not too sure whether or not they will be the same defensively. Going forward, they've definitely got players such as Gibbs White, Elliot Anderson, Hudson-Odoi that will for sure adapt to the way Postecoglu plays for Nottingham Forest. If he comes to the Emirates and he goes toe to toe with us, then yeah, I can see us battering them. If they actually set out the way Postecoglu set out Tottenham in that Europa League final, then I can see Forest potentially getting something out of the game. But obviously, he's only had pretty much a short period with the Nottingham Forest team, ain't he? So, of course, they're in the Europa League, so that's going to be an interesting task to see whether or not they can, get far in that. I think the Postecoglu, appointment definitely makes sense, especially when Marinakis knows a lot about Postecoglu, so I think he can get the best out of Zinchenko as well. Of course, he's out on loan. I think it's a decent appointment for Forest, but I just don't see him doing better than Nuno. I don't think he will reach the levels as, Nuno did, which obviously isn't his fault that he got sacked necessarily, because he had a falling out with not with just the ownership, but Edu as well. So, yeah, it's an interesting appointment, but I can see us battering Forest. I would have been more confident if Forest had Postecoglu than Nuno, to be honest, because I think Nuno would have actually set them out to come for a point, whereas Postecoglu, I think, will go there to attack, but I could be wrong.
So, a new fortnight of this show brings new guest choice. The choices that Rory will have for this week are classic Guess the Year from the kit, but we have also got Who is That Gunner, which Marty was the debutant on this one 2 weeks ago, and he did pretty well at it.
I'm probably going to do the Who is That Gunner.
So Rory here has selected Who is That Gunner. The way this will work is there will be 5 pictures, one after the other, that come up. Well, the concept is quite simple. The face is covered, but you've got to guess who that player is. The first few should be quite simple and very easy. We'll get on to the first one, nice and easy. I'm not going to bother counting you down, just shout out whenever you feel like you've got the answer. There you go, that's the first one.
Bukayo Saka, easy.
It is indeed Bukayo Saka. As I said, these get progressively more difficult. The first few will be on the easy side though. Number 2.
Tony Adams.
It is indeed Tony Adams. Number 3 should be pretty simple.
Patrick Vieira.
It is indeed Patrick Vieira. Here is number 4. As I've said, these are difficult now.
Oh. This one's definitely outside the box, isn't it?
Well, I mean, it is a goalkeeper, so I'd hope he's inside the box, to be completely honest.
It looks like a pre-season game. Oh. Who did we have in 2016-17? It's not Wojciech Szczesny, is it?
I tell you what, I like the tactics. I like the approach here.
Yeah, it's not Wojciech Szczesny, but why do I think it's Matt Macy for some reason? I'm gonna go Wojciech Szczesny before we went to Roma that season.
You're gonna go with Szczesny. You've locked in Szczesny. You can't go back now. You're gonna be so gutted because I can tell you, you've said his name. It was indeed Matt Macy.
I knew it as well. Oh my days. Between him or Szczesny. Oh gosh.
Number 5. This should be easier than Matt Macy, especially for the older generation. Here we go.
I'm blanking. There's only one in my mind, and that is Paul Merson. I'm gonna go Paul Merson, but I know it's wrong.
You have said Paul Merson, even though you think it's wrong. So this is a very interesting tactic here. I know if I had something that's up for grabs, I'd probably go with what I think is the right answer. It is not Paul Merson. It is indeed wins.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
We kind of covered this earlier, but we're going to go into the predictions now with the game. We've got Nottingham Forest this Saturday, 12:30 kickoff over here in the UK. Rory, it's been a pleasure. To wrap it up, give me a score prediction for the game and how you think it's going to go.
I think it's going to be 2-0 Arsenal. Obviously, they're going to have some sort of manager bounce. I think they will come at us within like the first 10 to 15 minutes, but I think we'll kill them off, to be honest with you. And we got to win because, again, like if we drop points, then yeah, the reception on social media is only going one way, and yeah, I don't even want to think about it. But yeah, I'm just thinking about 3 points. We just got to. We got to win. I'm going to back Gyökeres to bag a brace in this one.
Yeah, I think we've had quite an impressive start when it comes to our defensive record this year, as we always do. It's Ange Postecoglu. I want us to go and batter these lot. I don't know. I think they'll probably nick a goal on the counter-attack. However, if Eze gets his debut, Madueke starts out wide against that high line, Gyökeres is played in behind into his strengths, I can see us scoring probably quite a few goals. I'm actually going to say 4-1 to Arsenal. That is outrageous, I think, but you've got to go with your gut sometimes. I'll catch you all later, and yeah, see you later.